John Chaney.
John Chaney, he was a great player. Oh, man, this guy was some guy.
John Chaney was a ball handler extraordinaire.
Tremendous shooter.
He was a rebounder.
He was a ferocious defender.
A very, very tough, tenacious, physical defensive player. He wanted to play the players on the other team that were the good players offensively.
He was a guy who would guard you to the point of death. Teeth in my stomach, and I just wouldn't let you beat me. Just wouldn't.
John Chaney should have gotten a chance to play in the NBA.
He would have been in the pros easily. But they weren't ready for too many of us in those days.
I just wanted to play. And Stan Novak, who was coaching up in the Eastern Professional Basketball League, came to my house and told my family that they wanted me to come to Eastern Pro League where I could come back, teach in the days, in the weekdays, and then play basketball on the weekends, earn money. I said, well, yeah, I'm coming back home to the state of Pennsylvania. I was raised and born in Jacksonville, Florida. It was an area called Black Bottom. Whenever it rained for any great length of time, water would come up right onto the porch and right into the living room area, into the shed kitchen area. And I can remember my mom many times sitting in water, baking a cake, and a frog in the kitchen, you know, jumping around and hopping around. And we'd be jumping at the frog. This was just a way of life that we'd gotten used to.
But when he was 14, John Chaney and his family moved north.
We knew we were coming to the north, so we thought the north was snowing. We thought it was going to be cold here. Halfway here, my aunt and my mother, all right, go in the bathroom, put on your long drawers. When we got in 30th Street Station in Philadelphia, in July, you talking about hot. We were sweating. When we got out that cab down in South Philly, everybody in the block was looking at us, and they just knew they had one. They had a sucker, believe me, because we just looked like, look at all the tall buildings.
Chaney's competitive drive paid off. In 1951, he was named Philadelphia's High School Player of the Year.
Yet here I am playing basketball in a city where a great deal of the players were white. Tom Gola, my dear friend Tommy, he was the most valuable player in the Catholic League. Here he is. He's going on to LaSalle. Here I am. There wasn't a scholarship offered to me in this city. Eventually, Big House Gaines from Winston-Salem was interested in me, but another historic black school came in, put me on a train one day before Big House got here, and took me to Bethune-Cookman College in Daytona Beach.
Oh, he put up big numbers up there. And when Bethune came to town, I mean, we saw our crowd. They'd come to see him.
They used to say JC for Jesus Christ. He was that kind of basketball player.
He played now. He ain't passing the ball to nobody.
I'd go through there and score 37, 43, 32. But it was just like zip, zap. It was done, and it was over, and nobody remembers it.
After graduating from Bethune-Cookman in 1955, Chaney starred in the Eastern League, but he never played in the NBA.
You mean to tell me you didn't see that I was the best player in the city? You wouldn't keep watching me as I went on to college and to see what I accomplished in the Eastern League? Something was wrong there, and it simply meant that they were deliberately keeping away from black players. They just did it.